Right now, I'm feeling really anxious, like really uncomfortable, really uncomfortable. One side effect of having extra energy in the body is that whenever there is a misalignment, however small, if before the negative feelings may have been small, as you have more energy in the body, the feelings are magnified. The purpose of that is for you to zoom in quicker on whatever is causing the misalignment and iron it out, sort it out, and then move on more freely. The sorting out of those issues, this is where systems come in. Because when we feel misaligned, we don't really want to do anything. We just want this negative feeling to end. So there's a bit of a danger for people to go and follow destructive behavior, negative behavior that actually puts them even further into misalignment. It is a bit of a double-edged sword. It's designed to cut straight to the issue that's causing it, but also the other edge of this sword may cause people to accidentally cut themselves further into the misalignment that is being created. So having systems in place that allow you to systematically work through those issues that may have been causing that, basically going through the issues that to find what's causing the negative states, the uncomfortable feelings. This is where I have my system that's working for me, and that is to have a list of things that you just go through. And when you put your focus on a particular task, you're going to get a particular feeling about that. And when you go down the list of all the tasks that you would be doing, there may be some that have less, where you feel less negative about than others. So if you are in a negative state or in an uncomfortable state, it's designed to cause you to search, to move, to look for solutions for things. Be careful not to get distracted by TV or computer games when this happens. Put them further away and focus on how you can resolve the issues that are being highlighted, because these issues are being highlighted for a positive reason. So search for those issues. My system is to have a list of things. I already have generally a list of things that I need to do for the whole week. Whenever new things happen, I add them on. So if I don't get a chance to do them that particular day, I add them on to be done later in that week. So what I do is I look at that list and then I go start looking down the list of things and determine how I feel about each task. And there may be that there are some tasks that I actually quite enjoy normally, but when I put my focus on them, if I have a negative feeling about that particular task at the time, that means the time is not right for me to go ahead and do it. So then I keep looking for the rest of the list. And if I find that I've reached the bottom of the list and I haven't actually found any particular task that I would feel at least neutral about going ahead and doing, then there might be a task that is not on that list. For example, there may be a task that is so simple that you thought, I'll remember it. Surely, that particular thing that I've got to do, is just, it's like, for example, sending, renewing a subscription or something. If you have a deadline where you need to renew it, and you think, well, of course I'll remember it, and you don't write it down, the closer you get to that particular renewal date, if you've made a mental commitment and made a mental decision to renew it, your subconscious mind will come in and will remind you to go and look for this, go and do it. But if you can't remember it consciously, it's a bit of it's the feeling is just, it feels just like a bit like anxiety. You feel stuck. So this is how I feel right now. I wanted to take this video and do this video now to capture the uncomfort, the discomfort, the difficulty that can be felt when this happens, and also these types of anxieties, as I am working through my list and I am able to do the tasks, especially time critical tasks, in advance, these types of states, the negative, uncomfortable, anxiety type states, are actually becoming less and less frequent for me. So capturing this now is important, so that I can then look back and have this as a reference of how anxious I may have felt in the past, and a bit like a bit of history being recorded. The flip side to all this anxiety is that when you are in this particular really uncomfortable state, it generally means that you're really close to crossing over to the other side. And I'm not talking about dying. I'm talking about the other side of anxiety. So if you're at the bottom here, and it means, and you can't figure out what that is. You go down the list of things that you've got to do, and you just, something is missing. It's generally just one little thing that you may have forgotten about, that you've made a commitment to do, but forgotten about. And so to go from here to here is just one action. And this is why the bottom part, the negative part, can be so intense, is because you're just so close to going on the other side, because it's just a flip a flip of states that is required once you find that final piece. And so I'm recording this video now while I still haven't found that today. And by the way, today is Thursday. A Thursday is generally a very, very intense day, energetically and emotionally, where I go through the whole range of emotions. And so right now I'm at a low point, looking for that task that I may have forgotten about. And once I find it and resolve it, I'll do another video, and it either today or tomorrow. It generally doesn't take that long to find that task. And once I do that, I'll do another video, and it will be a completely different state. So even right now, as I'm talking, my subconscious mind is going, yeah, this is good. This is good. You almost found that task. So my anxiety is actually bordering excitement. I'm sort of right just below, and I'm about to go on there, to go and flip that state, or another way to look at it as a coin. So on one side you have anxiety, on the other side you have just joy and excitement. And so I'm just about to flip that coin. And when this happens, I'll do another video. For now, it's this uncomfortable tingling sensation I'm feeling that's driving me to complete as many things as I can. It's actually quite a productive day as well, if I am not distracted by TV or other type of media. It's actually quite productive because you want to resolve it, so you keep searching, you keep doing things, you keep clearing things from your to-do list. You go through systematically clearing everything as much as you can. You tidy up your home. You do everything that's possible to find that missing piece. I can almost see it, that missing piece. I'll do another video and tell you what that missing piece is.